It's almost 6:10. I do my intro now. I just wanted to put a base down because I still haven't figured out how I'm gonna fix this. It looks weird to me. So to start my intro. Welcome everyone. I'm Lila Rose, I said wow. I am a multidisciplinary artist, and today I'll be working on this piece, doing the finishing touches before varnish. And I want you guys to relax, so grab whatever you partake in. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the chat below, and I'll be answering questions throughout the video. And without further ado, let's get started. Yes, I am finishing this piece up today. Hopefully. I'm just trying to get it to look the way that I want it to look as far as details wise. Like, I've never really painted like something metallic besides, like, you know, you add like little details, but like something like this. So I'm trying to give it some dimension without making it too dark. I only have like a few shades of gold and they're not deep enough, so I'm mixing paints together to get more of like a bronzer shade to add shadows to the edge. But I don't think that's dark enough. I might have to just add the deep shade without the gold, maybe. think it's coming together now. Just patience and layers. The main reason why I decided to create this piece was I feel like even in modern day, I feel like you don't really see too many black ballerinas highlighted, especially in art. Like you'll see, of course, Alvin Ailey, but most of the time when you do see somebody like paint a ballerina, draw a ballerina, it's always like a white person, and they always have like the tight bun. It's always like the basic ballerina aesthetic look. So I wanted to put my own spin on the ballerina and show that there's more than just one type of ballerina. And also, like most people don't know, but like I'm a trained dancer. I don't do that anymore. But maybe if I did see more black ballerinas besides having to always see like the Black Nutcracker and going to Alvin Ailey, then maybe I would have enjoyed ballet more, because I really did not enjoy ballet at all. That was one of the dance classes I did not enjoy. Like when I was in high school, I heard about hip hop ballet where they dance to hip hop music, or more of a up tempo with like a hip hop flair music. I think it's called like Hiplet or something like that. They had like one studio, but it was like in Chicago or something like that. It's been like a really long time since like I've heard about people talking about it. But yeah, maybe if they had like something like that, maybe I would have been more into ballet. But nope, they just had the regular old ballet classes. So I felt like a lot of my art, I like to show representation. Show black people in a light that you don't always see them in. Depicted in art and pictures, even though it is like clear that they are black ballerinas and stuff like that. But I really highlighted it. So I just wanted to highlight that. I mean, if I could have skipped to just point, maybe I would have liked ballet more. Like when I was taking ballet, it was kind of a drag. My plan, originally there was no plan for the piece. I just wanted to paint it, and I wanted to try a new style that I've never tried before, like trying to add more like 3D elements to it. So I decided that I wanted to add like some gems or fabric to her dress, and some fabric to her dress, which is something I'd never done before. I was also considering if I wanted to use hair, like braiding hair, like fake hair for their hair. But I like the way that I do the texture of hair, so I don't think I want to cover that up, but I definitely want to explore the route of decorating their outfits. I also kind of tried like a different style a little bit. it's not kind of how I've been painting. Like, I didn't give them a face. I kind of detailed, but not too detailed. But in the whole point of me trying to finish this piece is because I want to submit it for this show from a friend of mine. She's having a show, and I want to submit this piece to the show because I feel like it fits the theme very well. So I'm just working on it, trying to get it done so I can submit it. I'm kind of happy how the bars are looking. They probably look a little weird because of the light, but like in natural lighting, natural eyes, it looks pretty good. I think I might add a little bit more brown to the bar, but I might leave it. Like, I appreciate that you see like the brush strokes in the artwork and the layers that I put in, whether it's the background, the bar, the hair, the outfits. Like, I tried to like give that feel to it, like a dreamy type of feel where you still get the details, but it's not too many details. So like, that's what I tried with this. Because usually I like try to blend things and do all of that, but I really wanted you to see the strokes, the dreamy feel of the piece. I think I'm happy with the bars completely. I might like roll y'all up so y'all can see better. I just want to clean my brushes first so they're not dry and crispy. And I'm using a regular palette, so I gotta spray my paint every so often. But yeah, this is a great time for you to ask questions while I'm cleaning my brushes before I adjust so you guys can see how I can see. So I'm basically just going to let that part dry. Probably have to zoom out for this. I think I might have rolled it up too much. Okay. Yeah, I think I rolled it up a little bit too much. Even though I should put it eye level. So. Alright. Let me back it up a little bit so I don't trip. That camera, thank you. Okay, can you see the bars? I just don't want to trip over the tripod. Like, you can't really see the detail. But basically, what I do is, like, I start close and I back up to see how I like it. Because if you keep standing too close, you'll be picking at every little teeny tiny detail. Like, you're like, oh, I don't like that, I don't like that, or whatever. So you step back. So I'm gonna move you guys closer so you kind of see the detail on this side. Like, there's more depth here than... Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Then over here, so I'm gonna add more depth over here to the bars so they look how this side looks. So that's my next step. I'm just gonna bring it closer over there because this one working, so you guys can watch. Trying to point the light. Since it's metallics, it kind of like bounces with the light. I don't know if I necessarily prefer painting large. I feel like it really depends on the painting. Like, depending on what the message is and how I feel about the painting really determines what size I feel like is necessary for the piece. Because sometimes a simple 10 by 10 can do it. Like with the roses, those are 10 by 10. And I feel like you get the point. The smallest canvas that I've painted is a 3x3. It is a galaxy painting. It was like one of the first canvas pieces that I did. And then the next size would be like 5x7, which is another galaxy painting. Then I went and jumped to, I think it was 18 by, I don't even remember what the size of the next one was. It's like 18 by something, for sure. I don't think I have a favorite size just yet that I like painting. And to piggyback off the smallest comment, the largest that I've painted is 30 by 30. So basically what I'm doing right now is just like adding details to it to give it a more realistic feel a little bit. Oops. Forgot to face you guys up. Definitely a lot of the details you probably won't be able to see unless you see it in person. Because I don't think the camera's picking up every single thing. Especially what I'm putting in there. How many projects do I work on at once? I think right now I'm working on the most projects at once. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe between like 5 and 6 that I'm working on. Like, I just kind of see what I feel like doing at that time, on that day. Because sometimes you just, like, I was stuck with this. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do for the bar. So I kind of took a break from the bar. And then I came back and decided to make it wood, and that's kind of why I took a break for that one. Okay, back in focus. And then I know I wanted to finish the red rose because I kind of took a break, and I was like, might as well finish it since I took a long break from that one. And I finished that, so that one's done. I can show you guys that one. So I did add a little bit more details since we were finished. So this is what the completed red rose looks like. I just need to sign it and seal it, and she is done. After this project, I have one that's kind of big like this, and then another one that's smaller than this. So I'm trying to decide. I might do the one that's bigger like this one, because that one's already like sketched out and whatever. I just have to, it's kind of a new style that I haven't done yet, so I'm kind of like, do I want to do that, or do I want to do something else that I kind of already don't have to think too hard to do? That's like the other thing. Like, you have to decide, like, do you feel like racking your brain, or do you feel like just doing something where it's like second nature? I don't even think about it. I already have my colors picked out. I already know how to do that. But I like to torture myself and challenge myself to try new styles, add new experiences to my art, new palettes and stuff like that. because a lot of, like, I don't really plan like, oh, this is going to be this color and this, like, most of the time I just have the concept, I draw the sketch, and then I kind of know like how I want it to go. But sometimes it's not necessarily a style that I've done before, or something that I've never even thought I could do, so it takes me a little bit longer to get the full idea completed and done. Yes, but most of the time, oh well, the question is, are there times that I take a break and not paint at all? Yes, but it's not on purpose. Usually it's like there's a lot of stuff going on, whether it's like work or stuff that I need to do behind the scenes and stuff like that. So those times I really don't have that much time to paint because I'm too busy trying to figure out other things and apply for shows and get products together and update the website and make sure I'm answering emails and stuff like that. So that's when I really don't get to paint because I'm too busy doing the background stuff, which I get really irritated once it gets past like a week or two and I haven't painted, because I'm like, all right, now I have to start finishing this stuff because I don't want to like not feel that piece no more and then just move on to something else, and then like I missed that whole opportunity to see where that piece can go until I want to go back to that. But who knows when that happens. So right now I think I have to count. I think it's 4. Okay, so this is the 3x3 that I was talking about. You see how tiny it is compared to it? But like for reference, it's like the size of your palm. But this is the 3x3 for visuals. Okay, I have 3 roses that are varnished and finished, and then the red. So this was the first one that I painted on live that I finished. Then this was the second one that I finished. And then this is the third one that I finished. And then the red makes 4. And if you missed any of those lives, you can definitely go to my channel and you go to the lives tab and it'll show you all the live videos. I believe the yellow and the blue, I might have done like a full video of those where I like cut out all the talking and all that other stuff and I just put in a full video. So yeah, I have 4 roses so far done. I don't know if I'm gonna do a rose next because I kind of have to, I want to finish the other stuff that I already started, so that could be like finished. Is there any more questions before I sign off? But also, another thing that I didn't mention, when I don't have time to paint, sometimes I take that time to do photography. So whether that's street photography, doing like landscape, editing stuff that I have sitting around. I definitely do want to work more on like studio play where you build like a set and you like have a concept and you do like self portraits, or you get a model and you shoot that model. So that's another way that like I get that creativity in. No problem, you know. I always want to make sure that everybody gets to see maybe their favorite piece painted, because I know not everybody's able to catch every single live. Some people, they didn't know me when I first started streaming painting, so they definitely can get the opportunity to watch them, because once I sign off, they are still available for you to watch. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do starter rows, because I have, like I said, like 4 or 5 other pieces that I need to complete. So I need to start doing those, because the rose is kind of like, it's just I have to pick the color and mix the color and paint it. The other stuff is like I have to like actually like work on the painting, and I kind of want to get those done. Yeah, I definitely do have something exciting for you guys to see for next week. I'm excited about like all the stuff that I'm doing. It's a little bit different. It's never the same thing. I feel like I switch theme and concept very often. So, like I said, I like to challenge myself and torture myself with tasks that I've never done before, ideas that are crazy. So, yeah, this piece is mostly done. I'm going to zoom out. Hopefully I'm zooming. Okay. Zoom out so you guys can see the whole thing. I'm going to just do the up down. I'm going to zoom in and then do the up down so you guys can see the whole thing from a front view. Start from the top. Okay. I should read my outro while I'm doing this, right? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay. I just want to take the time and say thank you all for tuning in to tonight's live. It was a pleasure painting for y'all tonight, and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me paint. If you would like to watch any part of the live that you've missed, the whole full thing will be up and ready when I sign off. And if you would like to watch any past lives, they are all available on my channel under the live tab. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow my Instagram page for my art, which is Lila Rose the Artist, and then my fun art page, which is the Kraft Dealer with a K. And if you also don't know, I have a Patreon available, and you can join with the link in my description of this video. And I also have a group chat where I give updates if I decide to jump on live on a day that's different, or if there's any changes, if I'm working on anything new. Also, we'll be uploading the full picture of this to that group, so they will get first dibs on seeing the full piece. And what else am I missing? I think that's it. Just, you know, if you want to keep up with me. Also, you can join my subscription on, I said my subscription, no, not my subscription. You can subscribe to my email newsletter on my website. I send out an email once a month. I don't harass people with emails. And it tells you like what shows are coming up for the month or the next coming month, what to look forward to, new products and stuff like that. But if you would rather, you know, quicker updates, definitely join the WhatsApp group, which it should be linked in the description of this video. If it's not, I'll add it when I jump off. But that also is in the bios of my Instagrams as well. But with that said, I want to say good night, and I will see you guys next Monday on my next live painting. Later.